don't know what to do. Like my dream is gone. What do I do next?
Just real quick, because you had mentioned in the beginning that when everything stopped is when you started really digging into the word and started to figure out the walk that you were about to take. But in that part where everything stopped, did you have to deal with any depression? Because I know a lot of people, right? When we're used to something, we're used to life a certain way, then all of a sudden everything screeches to a halt. Some people want to give up. Some people
Mm.
won't do what you did and, start to dig into the word and start to really seek God for that next step. So was that something that you had to face or to deal with? And if so, how did you overcome it, brother?
Man, that's a great question. I felt more so instead of depression, I felt more so anxiety and fear for the first couple of weeks because of me buying into the narrative of the media. At the time, I didn't realize the media lied to you and people were telling the truth. I thought I was very much so impressionable about that. But then me and my wife just started really like having conversations. We're like, I don't think this is as like, serious, or I think they're lying about some things. This feels a little off. We just didn't feel like like at ease in our spirit about everything that was being shared with us. So then instead of the fear, it almost turned into like this like uplifted faith where I wanted to like work out and get jacked and like, you're not going to get me sick. You know what I mean? So I like started like honestly bettering my life in ways. It's almost like I had this renewed time to kind of hone in on who I am, what I like to do, and just, create better habits. I didn't want the weight of that worldly event to impact me in a way that was negative. And this is, bizarre because I haven't had like seasons of depression, but I think I am susceptible to it if I let myself get there. So I just found ways to kind of make the best of my time. I've never been somebody that's ever said I'm bored. You'll never hear me say that. So I found ways to like engage in myself and like things that I love and enjoy. Like I was nerding out on some books. I was nerding out on some, podcast videos I'd be watching or YouTube stuff, and really just going on walks with my family, working out, playing basketball. And so like all these things were just good for me in that time. So I felt like turning to God was the best thing I can do to get answers though. Cause I was like, man, I don't know what to do. Like my dream is gone. What do I do next? And then so I went to the word of God for wisdom because I always heard Proverbs is the book of wisdom.